More stuff has come out about the 2.2 news, about the 2.2 release news, let me just call it that. And there are a lot of things that I want to talk about today. It's not only going to be the new beta update. I also want to talk about what people have said about RobTop, being not too transparent with the community. I have a lot of thoughts about that I want to mention in this video because I think it's quite important to mention the things I'm going to mention in this video. So expect this video to be a bit longer than usual, but at the end of the day, it's going to be important for the future of the game and also for how we should view RobTop as a person and also what the current information has to do with the release date of 2.2. So as you guys may or may have not known, the beta branch update in here has been updated. There's a new update. Actually, there were two updates. They were about 30 minutes apart or 40 minutes apart. We can see them in here. One was at 11:38 and one was at 12:22. So about an hour in difference, and that was the first time RobTop would update the beta branch in about 11 days. The last update was on the 25th of November, but now we are in the 6th of December, and there is a new update. Now, what could this mean? And does this mean that RobTop has not submitted the game to Google Play? So in order to answer the question in full details, we would have to take a look on RobTop's tweet and understand it fully, because many people read it and they miss the key points in the tweet. And this tweet is by far the most important tweet to look at right now. And it's also the last thing that we have gotten from RobTop regarding the update news. So he said that all of the levels and major bug fixings are done, and that 2.2 is about to be ready for full release. And this is the important part. He said that he is wanting to release it on the App Store, Google Play, and also Steam at the same time. And this is where a bunch of people got a little bit upset. It's because he said it may not be doable in November due to varying review times. So people viewed this as if he was finished with the update and he already submitted it to Google Play in November, which from this tweet actually sounds like the case. And now many people get really mad because there is a new beta update. They are confused as to why he would update the beta if the game is already finished and is being put in the hands of Google Play and also Steam. Now the first thing I want to mention is that the update, its release date, was announced in August, and it was announced to be released in October, but then it was delayed to November. And from there, I think we should take as much information as we can, and it's that when it was supposed to be released in October, it was clear that RobTop was going to take his full time until the end of October to work on the update fully and then release it. But then that it was delayed to November, now RobTop is going to use his full time, even if it's going to take to the last day of November, to make sure that the update is as polished and as bug-free as possible, because initially the release date is in November. He only said November, so it could literally come out on the last day of November. However, after that, it got what people call a delay because RobTop is waiting for the reviews from all different platforms. Now, if you guys don't know, the Steam reviews, so basically if RobTop is done with 2.2, he's going to have to upload the files to Steam, App Store, and also Google Play, and then Google Play is going to take about 7 days to review the update, and Steam can be published instantly. And there are a bunch of speculations that I want to talk about as to how this could be possible, that the beta update has just come out, even though it's been 6 days since December started, and how this could even mean that he has published the files to Google Play for review. Now, people get mad because if RobTop would have already published or uploaded the files to Google Play in the last day of November, for example, they would expect 2.2 to come out about today or the day after. And nobody expected a beta branch. However, I do have a speculation on why the beta has been updated. And it's that RobTop has warned us many times that Google Play might reject the game. And as a result, we are going to get another smaller delay. And this is the thing. If RobTop was completely finished with 2.2 on the 30th of November, let's say, and he submitted the files to Google Play, they took about 6 days to review the update. update, and at the end they rejected it. Now, one thing I want to mention here quickly about Google Play and how they work, and as your position as like the people that have not dealt with the Google Play stuff, I would suggest that you shouldn't comment on it, because I think it's way more complicated than you guys think. Because I made a bunch of games in like last year or the one before, and believe it or not, it took me about 7 to 8 months to get my game on Google Play. It got rejected every time. There was some really stupid, like it was the weirdest times ever. Like every time I would update my game and then, submit it to Google Play, and that would take about 7 to 8 days, sometimes 14 days. And believe it or not, there were one time, I even have the emails if you guys want me to show, where I basically completely lost hope, because I was like fixing what they were telling me to fix, but then it didn't work because I don't know what was the issue. But at some point I just lost hope and just uploaded some random files, and it took them 30 days to review one single app. And it was a very simple game that I made in about 7 days. Ridiculous stuff. Like it's absolutely insane. They may say that it's 3 to 7 days or stuff like that, but it's absolutely not. And now you may say, well, I'm a smaller creator. Roptop has like many players. He's very known for his mobile game, and that is true. But there are still these leaks in the Google Play system where they pretty much told me you have to wait about 3 to 7 days, but I had to wait 30 days. So that goes to show that the system doesn't really work as intended, and we may wait a little bit longer than that. And my initial point was that he uploaded the files, but they rejected it. And now, while he was fixing the reason why they rejected it, he found a bug that he thought was necessary to fix, and he fixed it and uploaded the final beta branch for the beta testers to test. I think this is the best assumption I could come up with. Now, people say that, Roptop lied and stuff like that, but I really find it kind of heinous that some people say that on Twitter and stuff like that, because keep in mind, you have to always keep in mind, what if Roptop, he actually submitted the files in November? What if this happened? Like, what if they actually rejected it and something happened, and then he goes on Twitter and sees that a lot of people are calling him a liar? That would definitely feel absolutely terrible. Which is why I'm trying to find any way to, make him look better than the image that is being presented on Twitter. Because look at this. He's a developer. He's working all on his own, and he's trying to deliver the best possible update. He said himself he could release it. He could have released it in October, but he said it wasn't finished, and he does not want the update to be broken. So at the end of the day, he's doing all of this just to make us happy. And I find it kind of, how do I call this? I find it kind of upsetting that he might have like actually done what he has been told us. Like he might have actually submitted the game in November, but due to some issues with Google, they rejected it. And I just want to make sure that a lot of you guys keep that thing on the radar, because it's still a possibility. I mean, it's very unlikely, but it could have still happened. And I just find it a bit worrying that people don't really take too much thought into this. I tried to come up with the best explanation as to why the beta has been updated again, and I think we should take things just positively, because we do not want a terrible start of 2.2. Let's just all be positive about everything that happens, because I think this is the best thing we can do. And I mean, he's a developer, he's also a human, he's trying his best to deliver the best update ever. And for him to go on Twitter and see that some people are calling him a liar, it's not that good, And I do understand that he should have, gave us more news about what is currently happening behind the scenes. But if you take a look on 2.1, for example, it took long to get released, about 1 to 2 years. However, all the updates prior to that came pretty much like in less than a year. So why is 2.2 taking so long? And one assumption that I came up with, that it might actually be true, is that Roptop keeps interacting too much with the community. Maybe this is going to be a little bit controversial, but I feel like the reason that he is like interacting with the community kind of led to him like adding so many features, because as you guys know, he has said a bunch of times that he's not going to add any features, but then kept adding stuff. And that's of course because the expectations are high, but also because like I've spent a lot of time on Discord with him and stuff where the chat are like completely insane. What? Wait, I'm getting so many tags. I literally have 38 tags. What the heck do you guys want? Okay, so I don't think there's anything new. Oh no, they're getting timed out for pinging me. I'm recording. Oh my god. It's fine. I don't mind them tagging me, to be honest. I mean, 38 tags. I do not really care. But either way, what was I talking about? I got distracted because I thought 2.2 was dropping, because I'm pretty sure when it drops, the Discord server is gonna completely crash. Yeah, I was talking about how RobTop usually adds features that the community wants. He said it himself. If the community wants something, for example, a level to be rated an epic, and he didn't find it like a very damaging thing to do, he would do it. He said it himself. If there's something that you guys want and it's not damaging, he would do it. And I think him interacting with the community that much might have, I'm not saying it has, I'm saying it may have led to a like this sort of delay for 2.0, like keep adding up like new features and stuff like that until the update became that big. But I don't know, perhaps this is the thing, but perhaps not. I find it a little bit wrong from him to not let us update, but this is how he is. He likes to always keep things private, and to our surprise, like everything that he has shown about the level editor, it was confirmed that it's only 20% of the whole editor. This goes to show that there's so much secrets that he does not want us to see until the update is fully released, which I find is also kind of fun, because like getting spoiled is always the wrong thing, and getting all of these features at once is going to feel completely different. So I can see why he doesn't really want us to like have too many information before the update comes out. And also another thing I want to mention for you guys that have watched until the end, this is a genuine advice for you guys. As you guys have seen, for example, the thing that has been going on Twitter, and also the current thing about RobTop and stuff like that, I would, when it comes to like these situations, I would personally advise you to just stay calm and don't react too fast. Don't pick sides too fast. Don't go online and talk too fast, because things can change immediately. And also another thing I always say is that don't judge a book by its cover. If you see somebody, for example, the beta update was, people saw that and were completely shocked, RobTop did this and that. But in reality, you can't really know what happened behind the scenes. What if he was like really, really sick for a week or something? Like, you can't really judge stuff. I would always stay neutral and rather take things positively, because it's always depressing to at the end find out that everything you have done. Imagine like if he comes and he tells us that he actually submitted it in November, but it got rejected. Imagine how these people that were saying on Twitter that he lied, how they are gonna feel. And also the thing that annoys me the most is that people sometimes say 2.2 is not big, you could have released it, I don't really care, the update is, I don't want to wait anymore and stuff like that. But I think if it really gets, I think once we get 2.2, people are gonna realize why the delay was necessary. I do think so. So I think if you react too fast, especially on the internet, I think you are gonna regret it. I would personally advise you guys to just stay neutral, like I said. Just like with the drama that has happened, some stuff turned out to be false and people are like regretting, I should have just stayed silent. Yeah, this is the nature of the internet. A lot of lies spread around really, really fast. So I'm just trying to like balance stuff up and also like stay positive. It's always a better thing, I promise you guys. And yeah, I think this is the end of this video. I might actually be streaming today, so make sure to also hop in on Twitch and also stream on this channel that you're watching right now, and also on my Z Creator Goals channel. Yes, I have a channel called Z Creator Goals, which I think is pretty cool. So make sure to visit us there, and I hope this video was informative. I know it's long. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I've been talking for about 20 minutes now, but we're going to have to see. And yeah, I love you guys. Like I said, take things positively no matter what happened. Some people may come out on Twitter and say, RobTop is apparently not even working on 2.2. He's found to be on a vacation somewhere, and then initially you will get really mad, but the right thing to do is just to stay neutral. Everything is fine, nothing is confirmed. Wait for the real evidence and then share your opinions according to that. And yeah, I think this is it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Also, you can speculate on what you think this beta update has to do with the 2.2 release date, and if the, November, if he actually submitted it in November or not. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all, and I will see you in the next